What you're looking at here is the Hallmaster aluminum motorcycle carrier, 400-pound capacity from Harbor Freight. This is for my 2022 Honda Super Cub. I've got it mounted on the back of a Honda Passport, 2026 Honda Passport. And you can see here these brackets. This one goes underneath, kind of goes around this little lip here. And that keeps it, you tighten this U bracket up and it keeps it steadier. These things don't really bite as much, just the corner is holding on right there and on that side right there, but it doesn't hit the whole thing. So anyway, I'm gonna get the Super Cub on. I did have to make some modifications to this. I took out this here because it's a short wheelbase from front to rear tire. So these basically stay in place permanently. I remounted this one here just to give me a little extra spot here for my tire to sit on. But yeah, this is the modification I had to do for the Super Cub. And then the front goes here. What I'm going to do is, you probably can't see it so well, but there's a bit of a gully right here going up to the road. So I'll park the Passport in here and the ramp will go up to the road. And that just kind of makes the angle a little bit easier for me to get the Super Cub on the back of this. So that's what I'm going to do now. And once it's on, I'll show you how I have it strapped on. I've got the Super Cub on the back. Here's the gate. The gate attaches to this and you tighten it on with that and lock it down with that. I have canyon dancers, and what these do is these go on your handlebars and this thing tightens up and cinches down. I've got these friction straps here that go in right there. That pulls down this side and it keeps it from going back and forth. And then I've got one back there on the hitch loop. I don't know if you can see that. That comes up and then I just tie these off. So canyon dancers. Next thing, I have these bungees, which are incredible. I've got that attached to there. Comes up here. Another one attaches onto there for security. That attaches there, and then it's on that loop, that little ring right there. I've got another smaller bungee from that same company, and that goes through this peg, which, if you can see, it goes through that little bolt goes through the rim, and you've got cotter pin there. These tighten up. Put this cardboard there because it scratched my rims on the way down. Hopefully I don't have that same problem. On the back, I've got another one of these bungees going up, or two of them actually. They attach right there to each other for extra support. Comes down and that attaches onto there. And in the back, I've got another one of the small bungees right here through my tire, or through my rims. So that is it. No problems on this bike. I'm not sure I'd want to put anything heavier on it. Make sure you know what your tongue weight is. I think for the Passport, it's 500-pound tongue weight, maybe 300 pounds. I'm not sure. But anyway, this is a 230-pound bike, so it should be, below the recommended weight. Anyway, so far it's pretty good, except for those little scratches I got on my rims, but it's probably my fault. I'm not sure what I did. I think it was these things that ended up causing these little nicks, these gouges on both sides, because it was just on the front tire. But anyway, Super Cub on the back of a Harbor Freight aluminum motorcycle carrier. Made it home, no issues, and this is what I was talking about, parking it next to the curb so that you can get it off easier. You can see the incline's not as steep, so helps a little bit.